Homes that were there are no longer there.
It's pretty bad.
Roads blocked, homes smashed.
When that hit the cabins, it didn't even slow it down. It just pushed them in the river.
Floods and mudslides creating chaos in Colorado.
Got up to look out the door, and my power pole is just waving back and forth.
Tonight we're hearing from the families who face those deadly floods.
And it all comes as storms pelt parts of our state with more rain yet again.
If we do get more rain and more debris enters the river, we don't know exactly what that's going to cause downriver.
A lot of action on the radar screen. Which areas could still see heavy rain tonight?
Plus, riding high on a wave of enthusiasm, Cheyenne Frontier Days making a comeback.
The COVID considerations you need to know before you go. This video is giving us a fresh look at the utter destruction in parts of Larimer County after flash floods and mudslides swept through. Trees, rocks, and entire homes ripped up and smashed. And tonight, one woman is dead. 3 people are missing more than 24 hours after it all began.
And in Grand County, there are road closures tonight after multiple mudslides again. Good evening. Welcome to Denver 7 News at 10. I'm Shannon Ogden.
I'm Ann Trujillo. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, topping off the concerns tonight, rain is falling in many areas, ramping up the risk of yet more flooding and mudslides.
And we have team coverage for you tonight. Denver 7 Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson tracking the storms tonight as more rain falls.
And first, we want to get to our CB Cotton in Larimer County. And CB, you've been catching up with some people who feel very lucky to be alive.
And absolutely. And when you take a look at the Poudre River behind me, you can understand why. There's sediment, debris, parts of people's homes, and even an entire car. And a man told me he and his wife were almost swept away with it all, too. Last summer's wildfires left burn scars high above Poudre Canyon. Now, this community has another wound below.
I'm just in shock. I keep reliving what I saw.
Jerry watched as a mudslide traveled near his cabin on Black Hollow Road Tuesday evening.
It sounded like a freight train or a tornado. Just a very loud rumbling sound. We could see in the trees up there this big 8 to 10 foot tall mass rolling towards the river. A lot of sludge, a lot of huge boulders, logs. When that hit the cabins, there's 3 cabins right along here, they didn't even slow it down. It just pushed them in the river.
On Wednesday, Jerry returned to the area. His cabin still intact, but his spirit unsturdy. He says he and his wife could have been swept away too.
If we'd have been a minute earlier, and if I'd have driven across the bridge and turned to our cabin, that's probably when that mass would have hit. And I would have probably it would have pushed us in the river.
Others remembering frightening moments.
I got up to look out the door, and my power pole is just waving back and forth. And I looked down, and there's about this much mud going by my door and taking everything that's on our patio along with it.
For the homes that weren't destroyed, residents tell Denver7 they haven't been given a timeline for when they can return. On Wednesday, search crews recovered the body of 1 victim, and on Thursday, they'll continue searching for 3 more people still reported missing.
I'm at a loss. I don't know where to start.
But healing will likely be one of the community's first steps.
We'll get through this.
Give it a year or 2 for things to grow. In 2 or 3 years, it'll seem normal, I think.
Now, Larimer County is encouraging all of its residents near the Poudre Canyon area to follow their social media pages for updates as they continue assessing damage from this tragic mudslide. Reporting live near the Poudre Canyon area, I'm CB Cotton, Denver7.
Wow.
CB, thank you. Okay, let's now get to Denver7 Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson.
Mike, we've had flood warnings on and off all day long, and the rain's not done yet.
Rain is not done for tonight, but it's mostly diminished now. The flood warnings have been lifted in the Poudre Canyon area, but we did have strong thunderstorms there 5-6 hours ago. Now it's just down to a few light rain showers. We've had other areas that had warnings throughout the evening hours, and that continued down to the west of the Denver area, up toward Evergreen and extending down across much of the Front Range area. The other issue is the wildfire smoke advisories that continue in effect. And farther to the south and to the east, we still have scattered thunderstorm activity. Now, this action is not going to be done for us for tonight, but it is going to come back again tomorrow. You can see the monsoon flow that continues across southern Colorado. As we've lost the heating in the day, these will weaken, but the humidity is in place, and that means more storms are coming our way for Thursday. And so the headlines tonight will gradually be quieter, and the storms will be ending. More mountain storms Thursday. I don't think we'll see as much activity east of I-25 tomorrow. The only benefit from the thunderstorm activity, aside from easing the drought a little bit, is that the air quality is going to improve over the next few days, but the flash flood concerns will continue, especially over those burn scars across much of Colorado.
All right, thank you, Mike. And take a look at this. This gives you an idea of what crews are dealing with in Grand County right now. 3 mudslides swept over State Highway 125, shutting it down. CDOT gave the first warning about 2:30 this afternoon. The Grand County Sheriff's Office says some drivers were trapped between those slides, but nobody was hurt. The closure is in place between Cabin Creek and Buffalo Creek, and there is no estimated time for reopening.
And if all these areas sound familiar, there is good reason for it. They were badly scorched by last year's historic wildfires. The Cameron Peak fire scorched the Poudre Valley area, and the East Troublesome fire burned through much of Grand County. They are the 2 largest wildfires ever recorded in our state, burning through an area 4 times larger than Denver. With vegetation killed off by fire, the soil in burn scar areas is much more vulnerable to mudslides. And for perspective here, just because we're talking about flooding now doesn't mean wildfire risk is off the table this year. The Cameron Peak fire sparked last August. The East Troublesome fire started in October.
And it's not just people affected by all this flooding. CPW says it is seeing a significant number of fish dying because of the flood washing debris and sediment into Poudre Canyon. Now, rangers are spotting dead fish, they say, all the way to Fort Collins. An aquatic biologist now studying the river, and CPW says it's too early to know just how many fish were killed. To stay ahead of the weather anytime, check out Denver7 Plus. You will find weather forecasts and alerts 24/7. Search Denver7 on your Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or Android device to start watching for free.
Over the last 2 weeks, U.S. COVID cases nearly tripled, and that is putting fresh focus on protecting our most vulnerable.
And a new report's highlighting some of really concerning trends in nursing homes in our state.
The CDC investigated several nursing homes in Mesa County experiencing new outbreaks of the Delta variant. And the Associated Press reports that at one nursing home near Grand Junction, from May to June, 16 fully vaccinated residents were infected with COVID-19. 13 developed symptoms. 4 of them died. And researchers say staff are one of the main triggers of nursing home outbreaks and worry that low vaccination rates are making things worse. At one Mesa County nursing home they investigated, 42% of staff were not fully vaccinated.
As COVID cases climb in the U.S., the Biden administration is extending a non-essential travel ban on our northern and our southern borders. So it means people from Canada and Mexico cannot vacation in the U.S. The ban extends through August 21st. Now, Canada will open its borders to fully vaccinated U.S. citizens and permanent residents on August 9th. Well, get ready for 10 days of bull riding, steer wrestling, and barrel racing. Cheyenne Frontier Days kicks off Friday.
Wyoming's famed Western event was canceled last year due to the pandemic, and now it's coming back strong with some major star power. Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton, Maren Morris, all scheduled to perform.
So in a typical year, more than 100,000 people attend this Cheyenne Frontier Days, and most, of course, come from out of town.
And as Denver7 Sloan Dickey reports, that is raising major COVID questions for Wyoming, a state with one of the lowest COVID vaccination rates in the nation.
It's exciting to see everybody setting everything up.
Cheyenne Frontier Days is breaking records this year.
We had a sellout in one of our fastest sellout ever when we announced Garth Brooks was coming to town.
With headline country acts like Garth Brooks, Blake Shelton, and Eric Church, paired with the 125th anniversary of its famous rodeo, organizers for the event, dubbed the Daddy of them all, are expecting a blowout year.
The only thing that beats it is when we walk in here Saturday and there's 15,000 people in these stands. That's going to be just unbelievable to see that.
Last year, these stands were empty as the coronavirus pandemic shuttered rodeos and concerts across the country.
This is such a happy, euphoric feeling. And last year at this time, we had some things going on around the park, but it just wasn't the same.
But this year comes with a growing concern. The coronavirus Delta variant continues to spread.
If you're outdoors and you're not vaccinated, you can be exposed to the Delta variant and you could contract COVID and become sick.
The variant accounts for around 83% of all new cases across the United States. And the country is averaging more than 35,000 new cases per day. That's a 60% increase in the last week.
Virtually all the inpatients who are in the hospital at the moment in the state of Colorado are the Delta variants, and they're not vaccinated.
Dr. Reginald Washington, who runs Presbyterian St. Luke's in Denver, says the overwhelming majority of his COVID patients are unvaccinated. And when it comes to gatherings like Cheyenne Frontier Days, vaccinations are key. The problem is Wyoming has one of the lowest vaccination rates in the country, with only 32% of its population inoculated.
Well, it's a super spreader event among the non-vaccinated.
And for the Coloradans traveling up north for the event, the state health department is encouraging anyone who is not fully vaccinated to get tested 5 to 7 days after attending. If you develop symptoms, get tested immediately.
We're giving everybody the opportunity to be as safe as they can be.
Organizers say they have a plan in place to keep people safe, including paperless ticketing at the entrances, sanitation areas, and socially distanced crowd control.
I'm pretty sure that there's going to be about 22,000 happy people in the stands on Friday night, I can tell you that.
As the biggest rodeo in America returns.
This year is going to be the best Cheyenne Frontier Days we've ever had.
Sloan Dickey, Denver7.
I was brought here in 2006.
A life-changing journey brought them to Colorado as kids.
I don't feel at home if I'm not here in the U.S.
Now a court ruling is casting a dark cloud over their future.
It just filled me with a lot of frustration and sadness.
The uncertainty now prompting fresh calls for major immigration reform.
We are still working on the long-term solution, which is a pathway to citizenship.